Hello everybody and welcome to
The Beaver Boys!
Today we are doing something that we've never done. Well, we have done a lot of cooking here recently.
I don't know why.
Turned more into a cooking channel. But we are doing something that we have never done before, and that is dry aging. So, yeah, I'm going to have John tell you what we are doing here.
This was a 7.5 pound ribeye roast, boneless. It was choice, and it's looking like everyone says it should look. I don't know.
Yeah, we've actually never even eaten aged steak. We've watched a ton of whose videos? Guga's videos.
He's good.
We decided to try it again. How long has this been aging for?
This has been aging for 35 days, which is supposedly like the sweet spot. So we're gonna see.
We're gonna let you guys know what it what it feels like, as far as like what it smells like, because we are interested in all that as well. Seeing that we've never done it, and we are also going to do something that isn't normally done, which we're gonna weigh it after we open it up. We're gonna weigh it. We're gonna weigh it after cutting all of the hardened. What do they call it?
Pellicles.
Pellicles.
I think
Pellicles.
Something like that.
Off the outside, we're gonna weigh it there too, just to see. I'm curious how much waste we're gonna have.
Yeah. They never tell you.
Yeah, they just say that there is waste, but never really give a exact number. So
yeah, I mean, if we're gonna waste like 4 pounds of this and I get like a steak or two, I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah.
I think at the moment we can get maybe 4, hopefully.
But we'll see. We'll see if there is any steak in there, because it's
rock hard.
So we'll see. All right, let's get rolling.
Yep. I'm gonna cut this sucker open and we're gonna see what it smells like. I don't even know. I've never smelled one.
Then fumigate the room right away.
What?
It looks nuts.
Look at that.
It looks absolutely nuts. It is just.
Give that a sniff.
Oh! Wow.
That's interesting.
That is. It's not bad.
That's a good smell.
Like nutty-ish, nutty smell.
Like fruity.
Huh. That is really interesting. Nothing like you would think it would smell like.
Like a dark red wine.
That is really. But it doesn't like fumigate the room.
No.
It's like.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah. And like you saw in the picture, it is dark. I mean, there is like barely any color. Like a super dark red. So John and I did talk about how we wanted to cut it. And how did we decide to cut it?
Yeah, so I think the best way to do it is to cut it into individual steaks, and then just because then you'd be able to see like how much of the pellicule. Pesticle.
Yeah. We even looked it up. Pellicle.
How much to trim off so you don't have as much waste, hopefully. But look at this.
It's like oily.
The fat is rendering on your fingertips. That is wild.
Also what we're going to do too, before we do any of that, is we are going to weigh it. So, it was, how much did it weigh when you purchased it?
I looked it up, and I think it was 6 pounds.
Don't think. It was.
It was 6 pounds.
We don't leave any questions.
I looked. It was
6 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how much waste was, or how much it weighs now after the 35 days, and then we're gonna cut off all the pellicles. I always want to say pellicules, and then we're gonna weigh that.
Okay.
4.824.
So we lost like a pound and pound 0.2 ounces.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
It's not too bad, because you always know there's a lot of liquid in meat, like already in meat.
Yeah, but did the liquid come out of the good steaks that are in there?
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, get to cutting.
Let's do it.
All right, now that we have unveiled this masterpiece, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's time for the starting to cut. And you can see like there's like barely any like dark red on the very middle, but that's it. Other than that, it's like...
It's going to be awesome, man.
I'm pumped.
So I'm going to cut off the ends first because I feel like it might be hard to fillet them off later. But I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. Oh, that's hard. Whoa. This is a really sharp knife too. Golly. That's like a rock. Maybe a little bit more?
A little bit. It's like, show it to the camera. It's like a little, you can see the steak kind of down to the right, but it's still a little dark. That's so cool.
I want to see that bright red in here, man.
I wonder what this would taste like if you cooked.
That is just hard. Until you get through it.
Yeah, we're definitely there.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Just looks like a really well marbled steak.
Yeah.
No hardness. It looks nice. So what I was telling John was the second cut he did is pretty pink on the inside, a little darker on the outside, but I'm going to cut the pellicle off of that. And that too.
There's no waste around here. Look at that.
Wow. So this is going to be a steak. Wait, oh no, that's the other end. I got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So you can see the difference. How dark and then a little bit lighter. That's beautiful.
This is exciting. What do you think?
That's perfect.
Yeah. Or so?
That outer crust is rock hard. And then you get to the beautiful, oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. A little overboard, I guess, in that. It's really not as thick as I thought it would be. The pellicle or the pellicules.
Yeah, it's maybe an eighth of an inch, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody just made it seem like it was a lot more.
Yeah.
On videos I've seen, but all right, let's keep on rolling. That's a beautiful steak.
Yeah, buddy. It's super steaky. Smell that. It smells like super steak. I don't even know what that means, but it does.
Yeah, it's like just absolutely gorgeous marbling. And this is choice, people. This is not anything crazy expensive. Well, I mean, it was expensive, but it's choice.
$75, I think.
$75,
Yeah.
Thank you, Costco.
Just another beauty.
Golly, look at the fat in that. Gosh.
I'm a big boy, but I can't always eat 2,000 calories of steak in a sitting.
Yeah, I'm a big boy, and I can always eat 2,000 calories of steak in a sitting.
That is awesome. Super happy about this. Plus my wife. She
was thrilled to come in and smell it, and it not smell awful. So I think we got a shot at doing this again.
Here you go.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steaks.
6 steaks.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
A little bit thinner on the ends for the ladies. Thicker for the men.
Isn't it like, it's like beef tartare. This is the highest quality beef you'll ever have in your life.
Do
right?
it. Do it.
Insanely mild. There's like no... It's shocking. That is so mild. There's no, like you think like 35 days, maybe like a rotten. Try it.
I gotta go to church tomorrow, man.
Try it. You start praying now.
Oh, tender. Very mild.
Like I'd say gaminess because, you know, it's not gamey obviously, and it wouldn't be, but it just doesn't taste like it's been aged.
The aftertaste you catch that
That's shocking.
dry age for sure.
All right, now that we have it cut in steaks, what's next?
Now we're just gonna trim the pellicles. Pellicles? Pellicles. Whatever.
I say
I'm
pellicles.
gonna trim it off around the edges. It's really didn't penetrate that as deep as I thought.
Yeah, I've seen so many videos that they cut it off and it's like insanely thick, like what they're getting rid of. But really, like the stuff that he's cutting off, I don't know, you just don't feel like you're wasting quite as much. But like I said before, we're gonna weigh all these steaks after he's done with this too and see how much waste we have from start to finish. You can see the thickness that he's cutting off. It's really not that much waste. I've seen a lot of videos online. Now they might be using, you can say in the comments whether or not like you think maybe they were using something different that was making it like penetrate the meat more, creating that thicker outer crust.
Yeah, maybe they had like one of those special fridges. I don't know.
Yeah, but this was the bag that, who said it in their videos that they really liked?
Guga.
He said.
My dry aged bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said that this was a good product to use for this. So, and so far, I mean, I could have a candle made out of this stuff. Like,
now I believe I heard Guga telling people that they can take this and render it down for tallow.
yeah. So I will be taking it home and putting it in my slow cooker overnight, and we'll render it out, and we will see what we get out of it. But I mean, there it is. Look at that.
Look at that. That's beautiful. All the way around.
Yeah. It's one of the last pieces, so it's a little bit thinner.
Let's weigh the waste and
see. Yeah, we'll see how much waste product we have. Because like I said, I think that's the big reason. That's the big reason, at least I've always been skeptical of this, is all the waste.
For sure.
But.
So we started out with 6 pound ribeye roast.
And then we waited after the 35 days.
Yeah.
With the pellicles still on, and it was
4.8 pounds.
8 pounds. So now just the pellicles here.
We'll see how much more we just lost. So we just lost another 1.8 pounds. So now you know, because that's the stuff that people on YouTube don't tell you.
Yeah. But if people are doing this, it has to be worth it as far as the taste goes.
It's got to be.
So, Lord willing, this will be worth it.
So here's our dry aged steak, and we are going to season it with just simple salt and pepper. Then a little bit of pepper. And we are ready to cook. All right, guys. First step, get that pan hot.
Here we got our thyme, we got our elephant garlic, and then we have our Kerrygold butter.
A little olive oil.
Oh, satisfying sizzle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, like and subscribe.
Do it!
Alright, we finished resting it, and now it's time to try this thing.
Ooh, it's gonna be good, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh. Perfect medium rare. Beautiful. How's the tenderness?
Oh, it just goes right through it like butter. Like I'm not even pushing down.
Oh, look at this.
This is good.
Look at that.
Good.
Cheers.
Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a special flavor.
It's like really. I hear people say online all the time when they try it, this is like beefier.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I get.
Yeah.
Like just like smack you in the face with that beefy flavor.
It is.
Like that is really good. The sear on the outside is gorgeous, and then just, I mean, it's like a tenderloin.
Yeah, that's special.
It is, and you can it tastes like you're eating something special, like that meaty, just smack you in the face, beefy flavor. I mean, just absolutely nuts.
Wow.
And it was cooked perfect.
Yeah.
And you get like a little bit of that nutty note that you smelled.
Yeah.
Just like the smallest hint.
But it's different than anything I've ever had. Here's the question. Is it worth losing half the weight?
Honestly, I think that you already lose a lot of weight that you don't know you have in there. Like, I think when you get a piece of meat, because one thing we did notice when we were packaging it up, we packaged it up with the tenderloin that you had from the other day that was not aged. Yeah. And when we sealed it, you could see the juices come out of that tenderloin, but then when we sealed the one that we did the dry age, there was no juice coming out.
No juice came out.
And I really think that that's what the difference is it's taking all that moisture that you already have in there and pulling that out.
And it doesn't even matter. This is so juicy. Still, you would never know.
Yeah. I want to try a piece of this fat.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, just...
That is flavor. That's good.
I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. And the fat, try that. It like, you talk about fall apart in your mouth. It like just goes away. It is ridiculously good. All right, I'm a believer.
It's just vanished.
I'm a believer.
It's gone.
There's no chewiness.
No.
Like you get when you like cook a steak just like we did on the stovetop. And you cut into the fat, you get the chewiness. And some people even spit it out, I mean, it just doesn't have that really good bite to it. This has just an incredible bite. I mean,
that's good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right,
for sure.
A+.
You recommend?
Recommend. 35 days was well worth it.
I think so. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 from
The Beaver Boys.